What's going on? What's going on? You got the almighty DJ CJ Flash back with a brand new live episode of I Remember That Song. Here to tell you all about it is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jerry Dub.
CJ Flash, Dominus, Ominous.
Ominous.
And thank you for the kind words, my friend. How are you?
I'm fantastic, brother. How you?
You got the green I Love Music shirt on tonight.
Well, you know what it is.
What is
you
it?
got to be seen in green.
Ooh.
Wouldn't be called dead in red.
In red. Okay. It wouldn't be true if it was blue.
Maybe not.
And I don't have anything that rhymes with purple, so we'll leave
I
it
was
at
just
that.
thinking that nothing rhymes with
Schmurple and purple.
purple.
I got a few of those shirts. I dry clean mine because I always want mine to last. And
Yeah.
I'll probably pay for that shirt about 15 times when I dry clean it, but that's okay.
You know, it's funny. I thought I was the only one that dry cleaned them because I know in the past, like, they can get a little bit, choppy right here. But I dry clean them so that that doesn't happen, so they don't wear it.
I like to take care of my clothes.
Yeah.
So, and tell people where you can get that shirt. By the way, hold on. Before we do that, let's bring in Russ, since he's your co-partner with these the world famous shirts and all like that. Yeah. Big Russ is right here. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good. Never been a co-partner before. What's up, buddy?
A co-partner.
You've been a DJ helper.
I have been a DJ helper.
Yeah.
I didn't have a sweater, but I'm DJ helper.
You the onesie, he's the twosie. You the onesie, he the twosie on the onesies and twosies. That's it.
This cat, man.
I just made that up. Put that on a t-shirt. Put it on a t-shirt.
You know he's not gonna let that go. He's not gonna let it go. You in trouble.
10%. No, but tell people where they can get those shirts and other things that you guys sell.
At theworldfamousshow.com.
Yeah.
It's all one word, theworldfamousshow.com. Hit merch, hit our store, and you have everything there. The I Love Music shirts, the spindle with the heart, the World Famous Show shirts. It's all right there. And
are the good music shirts there? Good music shirts?
The good music shirts are there too. Good music. Very cool.
You got t-shirts, you got hoodies still?
We do have hoodies. Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes,
all right. We can still wear some hoodies in the Bay Area at certain times
today.
of the day and night. Not today, no, but sometimes of the day and night.
Yeah.
Well, it's good. And you guys going to be at San Jose Jazz in a couple of weeks too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be in Savannah, Georgia this weekend at the Sunset Jazz Festival in Savannah, and then we'll be at San Jose Jazz Festival the following week.
Okay, you're going to have your booth out there?
I'm not sure. We have to find someone to staff it. We had this little intern from Bay Point or wherever that place is, but
I aged out on that, bro.
I think ICE came and got him.
I aged out. I aged out.
I'm not going. No festival. No festival.
I said, you know what? I came home one night from that last time I did it for you guys. I'm like, shit.
But no. It was a co-partner.
3 days to recover.
It was a co-partner.
I was a co-partner.
It was a co-partner, right?
You're right. It's co-partner.
Yeah.
But
we had your shirts. You sold your shirts.
And I was like, my back, my feet, my neck. There were parts of I didn't know I had spaces where it could hurt so much. But I said, okay, time for me to retire from that. So
forgot what it was like, huh?
I forgot what I used to do that all the time back in the radio days, but doing it once or twice a year, that ain't getting it, man. So
yeah.
But look, tonight it's the three of us. Ryan Nicola is on a plane coming back. She's leaving on a plane from Georgia. D Minor is having a big labor union meeting tonight, so he's got to be there and act all important. So it's the three of us. But you know what's good about the three of us being here? We got two of our very best friends with this show with us tonight.
Okay.
Right. Not a problem whatsoever. I want everybody to recognize and say hello to Beth and to Darnell Alexander, two members of the family, singer-songwriter and Detroit native. Beth is a 6-time R&B Grammy considered indie artist and record label owner, her own record, Anise Records. She's making her 4th or 5th appearance on the show. Darnell Alexander became an internet sensation a couple of years ago when he posted live videos of himself singing Luther Vandross classics and a whole lot more. Darnell has joined the IRTS team on each of the last 2 years at the MLK Day celebrations in San Francisco. And he's also been on with us about 4 or 5 times. We're going to see if they can clarify that for us when we bring in to the show Beth and Darnell.
You got to hit the bacon button.
How are you?
Okay, I got one. Hold on.
Bacon button.
Hold on. Act like here we go.
Here, let me magnify this.
Yes, we when we realized they were both wearing tank tops, we raced to our closet just to get one. Stop me. I don't know about you two guys, but she told me you ain't wearing no tank top.
I'll put my tank top on if y'all want.
Let's go, man.
Let's go.
PG-13.
Come on, Russell, put the tank top on.
It's PG-13 after that.
I dare you. I
double dog dare you.
To put your tank top on. Let's go.
Double dog dare you. All right. I'll go find
How are you two guys doing? I mean, like I said, I think at least 4 or at least maybe even 5 times each that you guys been on the show. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple times.
Yeah.
At least we appreciate it.
You know what they say like that 3, 4, 5, 6 times.
3, 4, 5, 6, 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, something like that.
But my mama say 7, 11 times.
7, like that.
11 times.
I think I threatened you with this last time, Beth, but I want you guys' address so I can send you guys one of the mugs.
Oh yeah. Gotta have
I'm gonna put your face on it. I'm gonna cut it out and put some Scotch tape. I gotta sell the rest of these before I can put you on here.
Okay. Trust me.
I want your address so we can send that to you. So welcome back to IRTS Live. For you people who are watching us for the first time, we do this every Tuesday night at 7:05 Pacific. We have artists like these two that you're going to learn about tonight. We have sometimes it's just topics. Last week we talked about songs from the 90s and 1996 in particular, 30-year anniversary celebration. There were so many songs that were hits back in 1996, Beth and Darnell. We looked at like half the show. I mean, like everybody was still on. Like Maxwell came out that year. D'Angelo was hot. Aaliyah, Prince, Michael Jackson, and Luther were still making music. Just all kinds of people in '96. I had no idea. It was a big year. So it was a good show. But
CJ's favorite, Mark Morrison.
Mark Morrison, Return of the Man. Mm-hmm. So if you're watching our show again for the first time, make sure that you go to our page and hit to the YouTube page and hit subscribe. It's all free. Check us out there. You can see all the shows that I'm talking about, the shows that we've done in the past, shows that are going to come up in the future. Once you hit subscribe, it's going to give you a little alert. You can check us out on YouTube, on LinkedIn and X, and then also on Roku at SoTVWatch.com. If you got a smart TV, though, you can pull it up on YouTube and see what you're looking at now, nice and big. So, I don't know about you guys. I don't like watching myself on the big old screen like that. It's kind of
I'm stuck on a Zenith, man. I still got my Zenith.
Oh, okay.
It's not smart at all.
We just have to do that sometimes.
They still making Zenith? Okay.
Zenith.
I heard
Zenith TV.
No, I said they're still making them. I heard you, but
okay. I didn't say they were still making them. I said I got one.
Okay. and the little one sitting on top of it with the whole coat.
Exactly.
There you go. Let's say hello to some folks before we get rolling. Our girl Cheryl is always with us from Atwater. Ron from Detroit. Looking forward to Darnell and Turkey Chop live. Okay,
yes. Turkey chops.
We're reaching out to Delaware with David.
That's the deacon right there. What
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nisa Shabazz. I don't know. Greetings from Atlanta. I love that.
ATL.
Okay. Just more greetings to you guys. And Manuel Briggs, I believe he's in the South Bay, San Jose, I believe, right?
Manuel, what's happening, man?
Yeah. So we got more people coming. And again, it's going to be a fun show. We're going to talk about what you guys have been up to, and we're going to have some fun and just play some of your music and just learn. Okay. So what have you guys been up to? Beth, let's start with you. The last time we talked to you, I think we had you on when we did that Anita Baker thing. We played one of her albums and you talked about that. So that's about a year or so ago. What you been doing in the last year? Let's talk about you.
I like to tell people with that answer, I like to say everything and nothing at the same time.
Okay, so, I like that.
There's a lot going on, but at the same time, the nothing is like a day like I had today, where I find a day to be around the house, kind of decompress, connect with my home, clean, do some things around the house. So that's like a nothing day for me. And I absolutely love those days.
Mm-hmm.
But when I say everything, we're still working on just shows and building as an artist. And that is a full-time job.
Yeah, and you got your record label. I always love to brag on you for that. That's not an everyday occurrence.
No, it's not. It's just managing the direction that you want to go and trying to figure that out and stay in your lane at the same time. All of that stuff. So yeah.
Nice. Okay, Darnell, what's up with you, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I like her answer. For me, it's just been the same thing. I've been doing shows this year, and just really trying to be present with each one of them. Also putting out new music, which is, my love is creating music. So I'm always trying to, fit that in with, with the 2 kids and everything else I'm doing. So I feel like, I'm always on until I go to sleep. So as soon as I wake up, I don't hit the buzzer until I go back to sleep, man. It's like, full court press nonstop.
Yeah, I've been following you on Facebook and Instagram. You were in Europe. Was it London, or where did you go in Europe?
So in Europe, that was the UK. That was my first time overseas, and that was Newcastle for I did 3 different spots. So I didn't go to London. That will be actually this December. I'll be doing the Comedy Store. But we did Newcastle, Bedfordshire, and then I always forget the last place. But we just kind of did like a triangle, and hit a few spots, introducing myself to the folks over there, which they're just crazy about our music. They're crazy about R&B, soul music. They just want to hear it.
Yeah, I think this show would go really well in Europe.
Absolutely.
So next time you go there, tell them about IRTS. I really do. Yeah, we do have some folks about this. Matter of fact, I'm going to be interviewing a guy from London.
People from Europe. This is the World Wide Web, Jerry.
That's right. And the next time you go there, Darnell, take our clips with you. All right, bro?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, we have to talk about the tank tops tonight. So you both could talk about how hot it is, and then off in the green room, they were talking about getting in 3-4 days a week at the gym, and me and CJ and Russ just kind of like, ooh, yeah, wow, okay.
I go to the gym.
For what?
Refreshments. They got smoothies.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say.
Refreshments. They got
pizza. They got pizzas and everything, right?
That's why I've signed my membership. The gym with the best snack bar. That's the one I'm going to.
I ain't mad at you. All that workout makes you hungry,
Exactly. And all that hungry make you work out.
That part works hand in hand.
So Beth, you were saying that you go 3 times a week at the very, very minimum. And one thing that you mentioned, which is, I think, key to people who don't sing for a living, and when they don't, because they run out of breath about halfway through the first song. So talk about, and Darnell, I want you to answer the same question. Talk about how important it is to be in shape before you go on the road or go to a show or just go to perform one time.
I've always been an advocate of healthcare and getting in the gym and trying to take care of yourself. That's one thing. But when you are trying to take care of yourself because of your job requires it, our job, and when I'm saying our, I'm talking about me and Darnell, our job is very aesthetic. So not just do we need to sound good, we need to look as good as we can look as well. And that's another part of the job that needs to be managed and monitored, and then we have days where we don't feel like working out and we want to eat what we want to eat. But we also know that if we do that, there's a price to pay. So getting in the gym is just a necessity. It's part of my job description, and I'm taking it way more seriously than I used to. I used to get in the gym and, get in there. I'm like, oh, I did something, but I've actually hired a trainer and I'm on a schedule. And then I have a meal plan that I basically follow every day. I eat pretty much the same thing every day, but I do that. And I find that it helps with my delivery. It helps with my presence, and it helps with my aesthetic.
Turkey chops every day?
Well, I haven't had a turkey chop in a long time, but turkey chop is protein. So yes, I can have that. I basically just eat protein and vegetables, and then I'll pop a sweet potato in and a salad. you know, and I'll add other green vegetables in, but my diet is very much the same every day. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Darnell.
Be careful with those salads.
Look.
Yeah, for real.
I don't eat at Taco Bell, so I ain't worried about that.
Right.
They say they everywhere now. I'm just like, give me that burger, no lettuce, man. You know, I want that taco salad, no lettuce.
No lettuce, yeah, no.
Hey,
I never was affected by the salad thing. I heard about it. I've still been eating my salads. I've been doing my thing, and I haven't had any issues. So
if you have real salads, it's not gonna. You weren't in that bubble because it was only the iceberg lettuce.
Oh yeah, and
so if you get a real salad, iceberg lettuce doesn't have any nutritional value.
Yeah,
so you want
arugula. I don't eat iceberg. I'm with you, Russ. I don't eat that. So yeah.
Do you like arugula?
I love arugula.
I never really liked arugula.
Really?
Arugula has a very distinctive taste, but I literally there's a blend that I buy which is baby spinach and arugula, and I mix some mixed greens in with that. I eat that every day almost.
Mm-hmm. The bitter, bitter.
So as far as working out goes, though, I mean, I've been working out since the early '90s, and haven't stopped since. But really, as far as performing and music, not only are you able to show up for your people that are coming to support you, but mentally, exercise is huge because it definitely gives you a better state of mind. Not only because you know you're taking care of yourself, but your body is running on all cylinders, not just a couple that you just limp it along with, you know?
Yeah, and I guess it's working for you. Check this out.
Look at you.
That's prime time right there. You know, that's not the bread abs. That's minus the bread, minus the, you know, all the other stuff, all the fun food, you know?
You gotta love AI.
But look, man, don't make me ET like this. Just lift up your shirt. Let's make sure it's real. So, with that said, I used to do bodybuilding competitions back in like 2011 and 12, and literally, you know, if I wanted to be super shredded or whatever, I could take like 2 weeks, and then I'm looking like I'm ready to go on stage. But you know, it's a sacrifice. I'm eating 4,500 calories, you know, and I'm in the gym probably more than 3 days a week for sure. But you know, it's still achievable even now.
Okay. All right. So for those of you who are just joining our show, this ends our whole dietary control segment of the show, and I don't ever want to talk about it again with these two people. You know, because
he the one making it worse and say hi. I'm like, bro, don't let me you know, pop out now. You know,
I'm looking pretty good for my age.
I'm not even allowed to walk around like that. People be like, you too old for that. I'm like, you're never too old to be a little you know.
So you tell me in 2 weeks? 2 weeks I could get shredded like that in 2 weeks?
No, that's not what he said at all.
That's all I heard. That's all I heard.
No, look, you gotta choose your pronouns. No, not you.
Him. This mama. Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean,
but this mama and that mama. Okay.
But you know, I could hook Jerry up and get him, you know, chop. Yeah, I don't know if you'll like it, but you can do it.
Yeah. I don't think I need that in my life.
What do you do for fitness? I mean, you walk your neighborhood, right?
No, you talking to me?
So yeah, I'm talking to you,
bro. I do. And again, for those of you who are just joining us for the first time, we don't generally do this kind of thing for the first 20 minutes of the show. We just had to get it out the way because these two decided they were wearing tank tops, and then, you know, as a host, I have to say, why are you both wearing tank tops? Which led to arugula and shredding and all this where we are now. So back to Russell's question, I do stay in shape by walking. I do some yoga. I do a lot of stretching. I'm very limber, as we talked to one time with another guest, and and that's all I really want to say about it. So.
Well, that's good. I mean, a lot of people don't even do that. So you're great. A lot of people can't do it. I miss the gym. I miss it. I do miss it. What Darnell was saying, it really does affect your mentals too. It's
you know, I'll be very honest with you. I'll tell you one last thing. When I'm feeling like my body is a little tight, I lay down on the floor, my back like an L shape. Put my legs on the wall as close as I can get to an L shape, and let the blood just run down from my feet to the top of my scalp. I sit there and then I'll twist this way, turn this way, hold the legs on, and I get up like a half hour later. I feel like I've been refreshed. It's amazing. It's amazing. No applause.
That's a good position.
Yes.
Okay. The guy I saw for physical therapy for my hamstrings. That's one of the things he was telling me.
Okay. I'm going to do this for me.
I don't do it for 30. I don't do it for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Commitment.
Sometimes I get down there and fall asleep, though.
I was going to say, it sounds like nap time, Jerry.
Yeah, well.
When you wake up,
started out as a straight.
Yeah. When you wake up, does Sherry have like a little saucer with some graham crackers and milk?
Maybe that's why I'm refreshed, because I took a nap. That's why I'm refreshed. Okay. All right. Enough about all of this and that. You know, CJ Flash, these folks got some music that we want to hear. We're going to talk about, we're going to introduce them to people for the first time. We're watching them for the first time and reintroduce people who haven't seen them on the show in a year or so. So what are you going to start this musical journey off with?
Oh, let's see.
How can I love somebody else the way I'm rocking with you? They won't get a chance to get close enough just to shoot a shot. You're the only one on my team. You're my 23 now. Hey, baby, you got all I want and need now. Hey, baby, you're the only one for me now. Hey, baby, you got all I want and need now. Hey, baby, you're the only one for me now. That's why I claim.
Russ is in the game now, CJ. It's on us now. It's
I'm in the game.
Us,
I'm in the game. I'm in the tank top game now. I'm in here.
You're in.
I'm in here. Where you at? Where you at? Where y'all at?
Look.
Oh, man. I like that song, Beth. I like that song a lot.
Thank
Man.
you. That's one of my favorites. I listened to that song yesterday, and I hadn't listened to it in a long time. It's one of my favorites.
That sounded funky. Tell them what it's called.
That song is called Hey Baby.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
And that is on my second album, Get to Know Me.
Yes, this one right here, which is available wherever you buy your music. Am I right?
Yes, you are correct.
We got a few other cuts from that album that we're going to play. So that very first line, how can I? That sounds like a Mary J. Blige thing coming up, but then you flipped it.
And then we flipped it.
Yeah. And you write a lot of your own songs, or did you write that one?
I co-wrote that song, yes.
Okay.
I do a lot of my writing with my producer, Marcus Devine. So he came up with that track and we started writing it, and he had a direction he was going. And yeah, that's what we came up with. That was a fun song.
Okay, that sounds like it'd be in the clubs and just did it get some radio play for you?
We haven't gotten any radio play on that yet. No.
Come on, Detroit. What's up?
Come on, what y'all waiting for?
So we just have to thank DJ CJ.
Well,
DJ CJ Flash.
If the task is on me, I'm up for it.
There you go. All right, CJ, let's get one of Darnell's here. Let's go.
I got you.
Y'all just listen, I can hear it.
Never thought I'd find anyone after everything I've been through. A special love who could get it done. But then you came along out of the blue. Never knew that love could be so sweet, let alone love made for me. Hesitating like too good to be true. Baby girl, I can't believe that I found someone like you. Baby, it's true. I'm grateful for you. Never thought I'd find someone like you. What can I do to show appreciation for God sending me someone like you?
I love it, man. Love
Yo,
it.
I can't even hear it. I'm not sure what you guys are playing.
You can't hear it?
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh.
I didn't hear Beth's either.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not going to be good.
I'm like, what the heck? I wanted to jam out with y'all.
Oh,
you set on the gym. You got to change it. Switch it over.
What song was that? It was someone
like you?
Someone
yeah,
like you.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Love that one.
We got to figure out how you can hear that. You got some earbuds, maybe?
Yeah, they're right in.
Scott, that's what I'm saying. Got to switch it.
Switch it from Jim, you said?
Yeah.
He said that. I didn't say that. He said that, man.
That's
He
pretty
did say
funny,
that.
Flash.
I didn't say that. Well, we loved it.
I know you're
We
talking
loved
about the kind that you can just. I might be able to get me those and plug those in.
Yeah.
The old school plug-in one.
That's what I'm doing. It's working for me. That's why
That's the only thing that works here.
We got to have you be able to hear the songs because that song was hot. We like that a lot.
Okay.
So we'll come back to him in a second there. So, Beth, so you are a 6-time R&B Grammy considered indie artist. I'm on the Grammy Foundation out here in California. So next time you get a record going, I'm going to put your name in to get you considered again. So
you're a voting member?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And you know what, Jerry? I think it might be 8. I gotta verify that with Ron. I know Ron is on here. Because I'm really proud of that. That takes a lot to do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the next time I release something, yes. Anybody that's a voting member, yes, please. I'm a voting member and I love to vote for myself.
So Jerry, we have you to blame for Macklemore.
Wait, we say what, Russ?
So we have you to blame for Macklemore?
No, I didn't say I voted. I didn't say I voted for Macklemore. I did not say that. I didn't say that. I'm not allowed to talk about who I voted for, but I can say without a doubt I did not vote for Macklemore.
Oh, that's funny.
Did not. All right, we're back to Beth. Okay, you've got 2 albums, 8 singles. You've been featured in Billboard Soul Tracks. This is R&B. This is R&B and numerous other online publications. You're very photogenic, Beth. I mean, so they must want to take pictures of you and talk to you and just what's that whole process like? Okay, so your career has gone to where you've done a lot of background singing. We mentioned Anita Baker and Kim and Najee, and now you got your own thing that you're going on. So what do you find have been the biggest challenges for you as a solo artist and as opposed to a background singer, and then just where would you ultimately love to be?
So let me start with the biggest challenges. The biggest challenges of being a solo artist, I think, is the financing of your dream, financing of your goals, financing of the shows, financing of everything, the recording of the music. So being an independent artist, everything comes out of my pocket. So that would be the biggest challenge. But when I get it done and I master it, that's the most rewarding thing at the same time. Mm-hmm. So then I think challenges of the background singing, there's not really any challenges with that. I love doing it. I love being support to the main artist, and it gives me a front row seat to learn and to watch an artist that is in a place that I aspire to be in, and I can watch them front row and learn. And I think comparing the two, they both take a lot of work. They both take a lot of discipline. I love them both, and I love doing them both. But I definitely see myself transitioning into the solo and staying in that lane. I don't mind doing background when I'm asked or when it's requested, but like I'm a solo artist now. And I'm walking that.
There you go. I love that. I love that.
Love that.
Darnell. Now we've talked in the past about how you started out. You've been doing this. Well, you did it in the 90s. You were with a group. Your first group was Third Level. Third Level. That was your first group that you were working with. All right. Can you hear me?
Now we can't hear him.
Yeah. Nope.
About now, can you hear me now?
There you go. Yeah. I was gonna say.
See, I tried to put the 1 in, and that didn't work.
Darnell just nodding his head. Yeah. I mean,
I'm like, yeah, man. So yeah, Third Level was the first group, and my first experience, a little bit dabbling in the industry, and then Second Nature really got, really kind of
Second Nature. We've shown this before in the past, but Second Nature was your second. Oh, whoa.
What?
These guys are second nature.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go.
The Google machine don't always work, man. I mean, because you
man.
Google second nature and these guys come up. What can I tell you, man?
Ooh,
it's what comes natural, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Beth and Darnell, I gotta let you guys in on a joke. It's so, oh my God. So we had an artist on and they played with Bella Fleck and the Flecktones. And our producer, Jerry Dove,
Victor Wooten,
with
right?
his crack research team or his research team on crack pulled up the artwork that was actually some fan work that it actually, instead of saying Bella Fleck and the Flecktones, it was Ben Affleck, and they had a picture of Ben Affleck in Bella. It was so funny.
I didn't even notice. I did not notice.
He didn't notice either.
Yeah, because I was so busy looking at Victor, I didn't notice this Ben Affleck was in the middle of the picture until
I had to point. You know me, I'm not gonna let a punchline go, and that was just. That was funny.
Ben Affleck.
So Second Nature, you had a good run in the 90s, because I know you remember you telling us that you went to the Apollo and a lot of different things. And so now you're back, been doing it now for about 4 or 5 more years. You've been back at this?
Right, until the wheels fall off,
Yeah. And so you just, we discovered you on Instagram, thanks to Ron Ledford, and you were killing them doing those Luther cuts. And now you're doing your own thing, got your own music. We've had you come out, like I said, twice for MLK Day in San Francisco. The folks loved you out there. So hold on to your January, whatever date in 2027, and let's make it a habit. But man, so how are you liking being by yourself and on your own as opposed to hanging out with all the other guys?
I do like the aspect of the independence, right? Of you being able to make your own decisions, because when you're in a group, you've got to consult with, all the rest of the people involved, and you may not agree with them. So as an independent artist, you got to love your work, hate it, try to bounce ideas off of people, but really you run in your own business, and the requirements are higher, and not only that, but the pressure you put on yourself to deliver, because now these people have put you here and all you want to do is give back to them. You want to give back to the people who brought you here in the first place. I was watching something on Instagram, and we have all these followers, but that doesn't always translate into people who come to your shows. So there's work involved in trying to get people to recognize who you are, and then building an audience that loves what you do. So being an independent artist is such a different deal from being with the group and having a label kind of dictate your comings and goings, and really a lot of decisions that you just kind of go with the flow with, and you're not really making decisions on. So it's really interesting.
And so we want to shout out Elba. Is she your manager? Or is she just your lawyer?
She's my manager.
She's your manager, and she always keeps you busy, and we appreciate her helping me connect with you as well. So shout out. I see her in the chat as well. So make sure you say hello to her.
Elba,
you got a Smoke Jones says hello to both of you.
Hey.
And he wants to know, how do you make time for everything else outside of music?
I don't even know. Like, it's like everybody, every little spot has its own compartment, and the kids take up a lot of it because I'm a grandfather and a father rolled into one. So
wait a minute, hold on. This there's a grandfather on top of this mom.
Look, man. Look. At my age, all my friends are grandparents, and I'm just now becoming a father. So I've got a 3-year-old and 1.5-year-old. So I'm just
glad you're a nice guy, Darnell, because I could find like 11 different reasons to not like you, man. But you're a good brother, man. Carry on. Go ahead.
Grandkids. So they are first and foremost making sure that their experience in this world is the best, and then from there, I still work full time, and working on music, managing that, multitasking at a rate that sometimes is a heavy load. But as long as I get enough sleep, I'm willing to carry it. So.
Where do you work?
And then working out,
Where do you work full time? What's the job?
I work for the gas company, so I sell appliances for them. People call up and their air conditioning is going out, and we create appointments for them, and we're just taking care of people to make sure they're good in the cold and hot of Minnesota.
Okay. Wow. See, I always heard that. I heard some guy say it on a panel one time that as you're coming up in the business, keep your day job so you don't have to borrow no money from nobody to keep your dream going. You know.
Well, like Beth said, you're financing everything that you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so with that, there's a lot of learning to do a lot, so you don't have to spend the money, right? And master what you can, and if you can't master it, farm it out to someone to get it done the way that you want to get it done. But it's true. I mean, it's you work as hard as you can until the demand is high enough to where you need to make that transition, and it's a risk, but a risk worth taking if you truly are passionate about what you do. So
so you built your career, or you rebuilt your career doing the Luther songs, and I know you didn't want to be just pigeonholed with that. So how are you breaking out and giving out your new music a little bit at a time, or did you go full force to get a full album out? How's that working out?
It's funny. So before I even went viral, I released an EP, and what I learned from that was, even then with a small audience, I mean, it was a very small audience before going viral, and people, their attention span is still really short. So I enjoy releasing singles, and then I might put it into a record like some of the other artists have done. But the singles gives you an opportunity to focus on that song and give people, every aspect of that one song or idea or feeling, and then you just move on to the next after you've exhausted all your promos and your plays and everything else you can do.
Do either of you act?
I don't
act. You act, Beth? Okay. Have you ever done one of those, arm too short to box to a guy kind of gospel shows?
I have actually.
Yeah.
I did a play that did pretty good. It was called Church Girl.
Okay.
It was in Detroit, and I originally came into the play that was directed by Angela Carol Dunlap out of Detroit, and I came into it as an extra, and then they ended up filming it for BET, and then I got an upgraded role where I got some lines to speak. But yeah, I love to act. I started out doing a lot of commercials and voiceovers in the city of Detroit, on camera and off. And I want to do some more acting, actually.
Okay. Yeah, because
I could get at your girl.
Okay, I could see you. I could see you guys doing it. Darnell, you should try that too, because I can see you guys.
I'm not saying that I haven't done voice acting, because I do jingles and radio jingles and voiceovers for people, like, please call in 1-800.
Yeah.
R&B soul music. I'm just making this up, but
okay.
But yeah, I do a lot of jingles and commercials, so I'm very familiar with that scope of acting. But as far as like going on a show, I haven't done anything like that. But I'm a very adventurous person, so I don't put it past me to pop up somewhere and do something.
Okay, yeah, I put it in the atmosphere, so you know what that means, Elva.
That's right. The universe starts to speak.
No. You're Beth, you're both doing the same thing. That's 10%. It got nothing to do with the universe.
That's what it is. Is that what?
Yeah, that's damn the universe.
So you already took your cut already, right?
Yeah, you're doing this, and I'm going in the universe. And you're like,
no, and I'm like, no, bring.
He's like, no.
Bring them back together.
My idea, 10.
No, but seriously, though, I think
is a revenue stream, man. If you can nail some voice acting, I have a couple of friends, they made $85,000 just on one commercial that hit.
Yeah,
I tried it. I got a Dear John letter, but I tried it, and it's a hustle. And it helps to have anybody who's out there who's thinking about doing it. If you have your own
studio
ability to record at home, you just have to be. You got to be Johnny on the spot.
Yep,
and as soon as the email comes, you got to
go.
Get that script, get your 3 versions in, and send it right in. But yeah, if it hits, that's some racks right there.
I talk about jingles. I saw an interview. Don't hate me. It was Barry Manilow and Questlove.
What?
And I'm driving home, so I'm from my mom's house. I needed something to listen to for a couple hours. And Barry Manilow, did you know that he wrote that jingle, "Like a Good Neighbor, State Farm is there"?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Cool.
He said that thing's been going on 30, 40, however many years. He got $500 for that.
Wow.
He said because what happens is he didn't write. He did he sing it but not write it? Is that what it was?
Okay.
And he only got $500 for that.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're just a performer.
Yeah.
But you can. But it's funny though, and Darnell, maybe you can help me with this. But depending on how you structure your deal with the agency, you get the perpetuity. So performances perpetuity, or you just get one. You get one shot.
Yeah, and it really depends on what it is that you're doing. But yeah, you can do that. So.
Or if you're in the union or not. If you're independent, it could be just a buyout, or it could be a union thing. So.
Kind of lessons. In a couple of weeks, we're going to do a show on jingles and theme songs with Tawalta AG is going to join us with that. Nice. She sung on tons of jingles, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So again, if this is your first time watching IRTS Live, make sure you watch us every Tuesday at 7, and so you won't miss Tawalta AG talking about that. Matter of fact, that's next Tuesday the 4th. Yes. We'll be doing that. So tonight we're talking with Beth and Darnell Alexander about the music that they make. CJ, would you play some more of that, please?
You know I will.
24/7, 365. You stay on my mind all the time, and I'm always wondering what if or what we could be. I smile at all the possibilities. Sorry I ran. I had so much fear because I've been hurt before. Now that I've let down my guard, I wanna be here, 'cause you make me say ooh, 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 and I can't speak. You got me saying ooh, 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 and I'm so weak. You got me saying ooh.
I like that one too. Darnell, could you hear it that time?
Thank you.
You know what? I might have to sign in and get the settings, but that's like a whole nother deal. I have to pop out and pop back in. But
you can do that. We'll be all right. You just try that. Because I need you to hear your songs and these songs. Because you're missing some good music.
It'd be real nice.
Some good music, yeah. So pop out and come right back. We'll be waiting for you. Beth, that song again, another hit. Ooh, that's
you.
A nice one.
Thank you. I love that. It's one of my favorites, and it just kind of organically happened when writing it, and I love it. And people like that song, so thank you.
That's another one that you co-wrote, or you wrote it?
I did.
Okay, all right.
I did. I co-wrote that one as well. Yeah.
So when they go to a Beth show, these are the kind of things they hear, obviously. So what's the energy at your show? You just like mid-tempo? You got some upbeat songs? You got all ballads? What are you doing for them?
I love to perform, and I love all different types of music. I was actually meeting with the producer yesterday, and they were bringing me some songs to listen to, because we're starting to think about what we're doing for this third album. And he brought me some songs that he thought would fit me. And I was just telling him, I was like, I am so broad with the songs that I like. I for my shows, I love to do something upbeat. I like to do some ballads. I like to do some mid-tempos. I like to throw in some of my favorites. I like to throw in songs of artists that have influenced me. Of course, I bring in my music, and that's what I did in my most recent show that I had a solo show. I did City Winery Chicago, which was a lot of fun. Nice. And I did a broad spectrum of songs, but they were all songs that meant something to me. And they were all songs that felt good to me and that I like to perform so that I could give my best show.
So we do 45 minutes or so? What do you do? I
did an hour.
An hour? Wow.
Yeah.
So you definitely got to be in shape for that.
Yeah, you do have to be in shape. And it was okay. It felt good. It's normally when you do shows, you get, you can go to a concert, you'll get 90 minutes, you'll get an hour and 15 minutes. Those are good shows because you start really getting warmed up midway. The first 45 minutes you're doing good, and it was feeling good to me. So yeah, that show was an hour. I had 2 openers, and I did an hour set, and it was great. I had a lot of fun. And when it was over, I wasn't ready to get off the stage, but it was time. So,
that adrenaline going, huh?
Yeah. How do you hit the ground running though? Because sound check is a few hours before that. And you can warm up, do your vocal exercises backstage before you hit the stage, but how do you hit the ground running as a performer? Because you said it took you, sometimes it takes you, halfway through the show, now you're rolling. But the audience wants to go from go. So how do you, what magic, what do you do to make sure that you give it your all from the very beginning without burning yourself out,
I think that starts way before the show. And I think that's your mind has to be focused on what you want to give and what you want the people to see, or what you hope that they receive from you. So on a day like for instance, the Chicago show, we did not spend the night in Chicago. I was up for probably 48 hours easy. So close to it. Well, not 48 hours, but at least 36, because I made sure I slept really good. My show was on a Monday. I got up Monday. We left Monday morning at like 5 a.m. and my show was that night. And we drove to Chicago, did the show, and then got back on the road that night. Ooh. So that day was extremely long for me, and I'm conditioned for times and hours like that because of me being on the road. Sometimes we do shows 1 and 2 back to back, and we're getting up on the plane, flying to the next city, early lobby calls, all that. So I'm conditioned for that. And it's just a matter of me. For me, it's more so getting rest when I know I can get the rest, the last bit of rest I can get, and then I stay hydrated. If I drink a lot of water and I keep my electrolyte packets in my water and I stay hydrated, I'm good. Wow. Condition myself with fasting as well, so I can go for at least 3 days without food. So as long as I eat drinking water, got my electrolytes, I can go. And I'm not saying I won't be tired, but I can pace myself to get through what I got to get through.
All right. So no, I'm not joking here. So what about like bags under your eyes? What does it do to your exterior? I mean, mentally you feel fine, but physically, what do you don't look tired? I mean,
yeah, you may, but a lot of the bags under the eyes, a lot of times is because you're dehydrated, not necessarily because you're tired. And so once you learn your body and you condition your body, Darnell knows this. He's been on the road. Like once you get in the condition of things, you know how long you can go before you crash and burn. So you sleep and you hydrate, you nibble on food, you try not to eat too much heavy stuff because that weighs you down and makes you more tired. You got your mind together, what you got to do. And then eventually, you sleep. When I did get in that bed, it was on and popping. But when I had to food,
Yeah, because we hear a lot about performers getting dehydrated. Was it Lionel Richie just recently was dehydrated, right? So that's no joke. That can put you down for a little while.
And it's not, like I said, I put electrolyte packets in my water. That really helps. With the research I've been doing, what I've been seeing keeps you hydrated, keeps your body going.
Yeah,
and then I try to eat healthy foods. I'm snacking on fruits and vegetables. I'm not eating any starches. I'm not eating any sugar. I'm not eating any carbs. I'm just straight vegetables, protein, water. Yeah, and I get through it. I'm good.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is part 2 of the health and wellness edition of IRTS Live. We've got the 2 tank top twins here. Tell us all about it.
Russell had it. I don't get half a mention.
I was going to say, Russell had it on for like 35, 47 seconds. And
he looked back
and he put it back on. See?
He was like,
hold on. But that's the funny part right there. I put my shirt back on. She didn't even notice.
I don't even know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of it.
She didn't even notice. I got to do some push-ups.
All right, so Darnell, what is your regimen? Because you're traveling you're going out of the country. You're in Minnesota where it can be freezing cold. And how do you keep your voice and everything strong in a minus 30-degree weather and stuff like that?
It's the worst in the wintertime. That is just my worst time. It is so dry here. When you can throw water outside and it just disappears.
Damn.
That's real water. That's real cold. So I do the electrolyte packets, just like Beth said. So as you know, because you can drink water, but it doesn't work for you, especially when you're on stage. So I usually try to find one that's not heavily sugar based to bring on stage, or I'll do coconut water, which is super good, and that way I can have a good performance and deliver, what people are bringing me out there for.
Stay away from the coconut water in the cart.
Oh, damn, what now?
Bruh. Do yourself a favor, Google it later. Stay away from the ones in the carton.
Okay.
All right.
See, now we're gonna have to leave. You can't eat anything these days. I mean, if it ain't coming out the backyard, then you're risking.
Yeah.
You got to do like I did in my video with the clone, except you're just grabbing food out the air like that. With the air,
Manna from heaven.
That's about right. That's
all we can trust is manna from heaven. That's it.
But there's also fasting, as Beth was talking about. Is CJ's he's still fasting like La Colessa. He's been like, what is it, 40 days now?
Today is day 38 for me.
This is really cool for you guys, but if I fast, you won't even notice me on the screen.
Oh no, that's not true, Darnell. You know you're not gonna disappear like
I will lose 10 pounds in a day.
No, I can too. But
that's not the goal. I want to put on 10, 20. That'll be good.
Okay, now we're at part 3 of the health and wellness edition of IRTS Live.
We could go on and on with this, man.
No, we can't. No, we can't.
My goal is to maintain and gain.
Yes.
Well, but you know what, Beth, as part of your being a record label owner, it sounds like, and you know all about Motown because your father was part of the Motown family and all like that. So your artists that you bring in, you can teach them all these kind of things. That you both can do it. How to survive on the road, how to stay healthy, and all the things that you're talking about. That's real knowledge. That's real good knowledge.
Yeah. I eventually do want to bring in artists. I'm for the label. I'm the first, the only. I'm the test tube baby for this project right now. But it's like I do have so much knowledge to tell and to teach other artists. And there are people that come to me and ask me questions, and they ask me, will I mentor them? I say, hey, I don't know everything, but I'll tell you what I know. Yeah. And the main thing is being able to sustain yourself, preserve yourself so that you can stay relevant and still work. And that's the name of the game. If you want to stay out here, you have to have something. You have to have something for somebody to manage. You have to have something for somebody to sell. You're a product. You're for sale. And if you don't take care of yourself, nobody will want to buy.
And keep practicing so you can get better.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Does be perfect in this industry for sure.
You think you're a better singer today than you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, back in the 90s?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I sound different, right? Because I was good. I thought I was good back then. I just sound different. And back then, I think the experience was I was a lot more busy, especially living in Seattle. So not only was I in groups, but then I was doing jingles and everything else on top of that. So now, my voice is recording music, singing, and playing with the kids. They're getting the musical songs that way. So that's my practice too.
And Beth, you think you're better than you were before? Than 5 years ago, 10 years ago?
I would say yes, but there is, I don't know if the word is better, but there's just more life on my voice. I sing more through experiences. I sing more through what I've lived. Before I sang because I just like to sing and I could sing. Now it's more meaningful to me because I think the songs that I sing, or when I sing a song, I'm feeling something. It's taking me back to somewhere I've been or something I've experienced. So it's a different type of sound.
Darnell, do the kids sing?
What's that? Yeah.
Can the kids can they sing?
Yeah, they like to sing. It's
no, they like to sing. Can they sing?
Wow, you're just putting them on the spot like that.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Yes, they can sing.
Very cool.
My kids love to sing.
All right, we're looking at the next DeBarge family or something like that.
Right? Hey, you never know. You never know. I mean, this is the first time for me because in my family, my mom sang, and that was it. So to have kids that want to pattern after you is it's cool. Then there's a lot of pressure. Don't mess up. Make sure they get all their notes. Make sure you're not singing weird around them now. Let's make sure they get A1 every day.
Was your mom your inspiration for singing?
My mom You know, it's weird because at that time, my mom was singing in church, and that was like, I loved it. It was just people were captivated by it. And I think she influenced me a little bit by that, but a lot of her influence was the music she played around the house and her giving me a record player to play music. And the constant music, you know, on road trips, you know, getting ready for school, just, you know, music was on. So yeah, that was the inspiration.
You're watching IRTS Live. We do this every Tuesday at 7 o'clock Pacific time. That's 10 o'clock Eastern time. And all of those of you in the middle, you figure it out based on where you live. Because every time I try to say it, I get it wrong. So I don't even bother no more. Make a joke of it. Our guests tonight are back with us for the 4th or 5th or 16th time. We can't figure it out exactly. We got Beth from Detroit. We got Darnell in Minneapolis. We love them both. They're both considered family. And when I hit the lottery and produce my own concert, I'm going to fly you two out to perform an hour-long set each. I don't know, it'll be the same night. It might be different nights. You both headline your own show. These guys are going to play the music. I'm G-Dub. We got Big Russ. You got the almighty DJ, CJ Flash. They will be on the onesies and the twosies. Ryan Nicole will be doing something. What?
Stop. There are no onesies in DJ.
Okay. Cheeky on the ones and twos.
Onesies are like the pants that go with that jacket you're wearing.
Oh,
that's a onesie.
Well, my daughter wears a onesie.
There you go.
So Beth, what do I do now? The two biggest guys on the whole panel are just coming at me. So what do I do?
Sometimes you just have to stand down and let them have it.
Yeah, I think that the phrase is sometimes in life there's an ass whooping you just got to take.
Yeah.
But I can delete these two because I am in charge of the show. I can just delete. Oh, they fell out the chat.
He's like, don't start.
But yeah, they both have been doing great things in the music area. And while I'm talking, I also want to mention a couple of events that are coming up here this weekend in the Bay Area. Actually, this week on Thursday, my friend Mikkel London is doing a fundraiser for Children's Hospital in Oakland. He calls it Music Medicine, the 14th annual. It's music, it's jazz, it's R&B, it's all kinds of things. His anchor person is going to be Tony Lindsay, who, as you know, was a 11-time Grammy winner with Santana, and there's his own stuff that's going on. He's got Sugar T, he's got Classic Man, and he's got a great band, Fahrenheit 5150, that will be performing. That's Thursday at Yoshi's. Get your tickets now. The fundraiser, it's like I said, for Children's Hospital. All the proceeds go to Children's Hospital. And then on Saturday night, my old stomping grounds, the East Oakland Youth Development Center. I was on the board for like 18 years. I was the board president for like 10 years. They're going to be having their 5th annual Black Futures Ball scholarship fundraiser. It's at Block 15 at Jacqueline Square. You can get your tickets by going to Eventbrite and just putting in Black Futures Ball, and you'll find a way you can get your tickets. But hurry, because both of those events are coming up quick. We don't want them to sell out. We don't want you to be able to not go. So check them out. Russ, you going on Saturday?
No, I will be. I don't know if you listen to the show, but I'll be in Savannah, Georgia, with my man DJ Flash.
There's certain parts of the show I don't listen to, like when you're talking. When you're talking, like I don't listen to you. So yeah, it's too bad. Well, I will go out there and represent.
You should. It's actually no joke. It has become the cultural event of the year for Oakland and San Francisco. It is an amazing event. There's cosplay. You dress. You have your own vision of what Afrofuturistic is, and you come out and you show out and you support and you actually witness these student scholars get their scholarships. They don't know it. They're getting them right there in front of everybody. And the sponsors are there, and they can see the fruit of their labors right there live, walking in front of them. And it's an amazing, amazing event.
Well, I'm going for the first time to this particular event, so I haven't done it, and I got me a suit for your ass, boy, because I'm gonna be looking good.
Not a
I'm
onesie,
gonna be looking
right?
good, huh?
Not a onesie, right?
Like I said, I don't listen to certain parts of the show. I don't listen, and I didn't hear that. CJ Flash,
don't wear it. Do not let
CJ,
me see you wearing an African onesie. Don't let me see that.
CJ,
Yes.
play some music by one of our two guests, please.
Good evening,
I can hear that.
and welcome to the Quiet Storm with yours truly on BIGD Radio. And tonight we're featuring a new R&B artist. He goes by the name Darnel Alexander.
Candlelight silhouette, tongue works like a jet, waterfall so wet, cause that's what I'm talking about. High heels, no clothes, that's my favorite show. So loud, call the po-pos, cause that's what I'm talking about. Let's go 12 rounds, I'm not going down till you tap out, cause that's what I'm talking about. Baby, just turn around, let me see you stick it out, make me scream and shout, cause that's what I'm talking about. Nails done, lipstick, come play with the tip, I'll let you steer the ship, cause that's what I'm talking about. Girl, don't be late, go ahead, put it on the plate.
Okay, Darnell, all right.
that was from the EP.
That's your new single, right?
That was from the EP, man. This is Let's Go Out Tonight. That's a whole different deal.
Oh, okay.
You went back to 2022, and that was my
okay.
EP, and I was getting on my Tank vibe.
Yeah.
Did you write that?
Yeah.
That was all right.
He was like, "Did you write that?"
Yeah. Well, let's hear from the lady, because
babies, Darnell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Yeah, so Beth likes it. That's important, man.
That's the baby making music, you know.
That's why you got the two babies. I see why they. Yeah.
Look, you gotta, you know, coming from the '90s, it's almost hard not to like have that baby making feel
right
when you want to make a song, you know. And I'm a huge fan of like a classic song, like Amazing, but also I like to get down, you know, and have a nice beat, vibe out, like you just stuck in the couch, you can't get up, and then just go.
Yeah, that was fire. I like that.
He said stuck in the couch. Stuck in the couch. So when you're performing that, so again, like I said, you play you sung a lot of Luther stuff. So now is it going 50-50? Is it going 60-40 with your own stuff? Or how you easing your way out of the Luther thing and just into a Darnel Alexander thing?
So it is super, I don't even know what the word is, because to be able to represent Luther Vandross, one of the greatest singers ever, is nothing I expected in my younger years. So I had no idea. So it is kind of like a 70-30, you know, a little bit, because when people want to bring me out, they want to experience the closest thing they can get to the artist that they love. And there's a lot of people out there that do what I do. I'm just grateful to be one of those people that they want to bring out to experience Luther Vandross through me. So, but I usually give them, you know, I give them mostly Luther, and I'll throw in a few of mine, and then the transition will be, you know, it's hard to say, right? Because you never know which one of your songs are going to pop real hard. So, but what I will say is that I give people what they want to hear.
Okay, well said. All right, CJ Flash, keep it going, brother.
You're not here, I miss you right there. It's been such a long time, babe. You know I rock with you. You know that I got you. You know that I got whatever you like. Reach for me, say to me, come to me, come for me. I'll be here waiting for you. Baby, I will dim the light. Candles, all you can handle. Baby, I want you to know when you're all alone, just pick up the phone. Don't you hesitate. You can count on me to be all you need. Just pick up the phone. I'll get you right, baby. Even if it takes all night, baby. Just gotta call, baby. can count on me to be all you need. Just pick up the phone.
I tell you what, I've decided I don't think I can book you both on the same night because everybody be pregnant. You have to be selling condoms out in the lobby or something because y'all just be getting it in, man.
Yeah, see, Beth, you doing the same thing right there with that one, Beth. That's fire right there.
Thank you.
Man.
Call him, brother. You know, when you just feeling some type of way, you know.
And I think that was like one of the themes of my record. Like women are always waiting on men to make the first move. And sometimes you sitting here waiting. Sometimes we got to call y'all and be like,
hey,
what we doing? What we
doing?
doing?
What you doing?
Yeah, I'm all for that.
Yeah, that's how people look at their phone. You up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You up?
Hey, boo.
That's a beautiful song. Beautiful song.
And
I love the way that you started out again, just to call me like that's Aretha, just like you did the other one with Mary J. Just 2 words.
Just give them a little.
But it's a whole different song. It's not a cover that. It's just a little different. It's very well done.
Have you heard Phil Perry's "Call Me"?
Oh,
Have I know?
Yeah.
Have you heard Phil Perry's version of "Call Me"?
I don't know if I have.
Ooh, Google that.
Man.
Okay.
Google that. Phil Perry is amazing.
Okay. Thank you. I will listen to that.
Yep, you talking about what we doing? Yeah, gone.
Yeah.
You got a big concert that's coming up too, Beth. I think this is the Summer Breeze Ladies Night Out concert, August 22nd. That's coming up in a month or so. What's that about?
Fun. I'm excited about that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I love Mickey Howard, and this is going to be my second time working with her. So this was
very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so are you the headliner? Is this your show?
I am opening the show.
Okay.
So I get to set the tone for the entire night.
There you go. There you go.
Yes.
I actually like opening. I know some people probably don't, but I actually like it because you set the tone for the whole night. And you can really set a great atmosphere if you go out there and you give a great show, especially if you know the other artists you're working with, and it can be a great night.
It's an indoor outdoor because it's Ladies Night Out.
It is indoor. It's a beautiful facility called the Garden Theater on Woodward Avenue in Detroit. So it's going to be a great show. I'm excited about that.
We got people that listen to us in Detroit. Where can they get their tickets? I'll put the flyer. Let's look on the flyer together. Let's look on here together.
Like, what?
Hosted by Joe Torre.
Yeah, hosted by Joe Torre. I think they can go on Eventbrite. I think that's where it is.
All right, so Eventbrite, and look up Summer Breeze Ladies Night Out. Yeah, yeah. Ladies Night Out concert, Summer Breeze. That's in Detroit. Check that out.
So who all's on the show? Because everybody can't. It's kind of it's super small print. So you have to tell everybody who's on this show, Jerry.
All right, let's say Lil G.
Let me stop. Forget it.
From the platinum group Silk. No, it says Lil G from Silk.
No, yeah. He just said it was Lito Thomas. Just now.
I thought it was. It was a G, not an O. Mickey Howard. Mickey. I don't have a click. I swear I can boom, Mickey disappear. All right, Detroit's own Beth. Platinum group Surface is there as well. And like I said, hosted by Joe Torre, and it's Mark Nelson from Boys and Men. Yeah, it's a whole show there. It's a whole bunch of folks on there tonight. Yeah.
Mark Nelson was in Boys to Men?
I guess he was one of the early members.
No, I thought Mark was in another group.
Well, I'm just looking what the flyer says. The flyer says Mark Nelson from the legendary group Boys and Men and former lead member of As Yet.
Yes, that's what I know. As Yet.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was. That's news to me. I didn't know he was in Boys to Men.
Maybe that's why they put it on there so tiny, so that people wouldn't read it. They would just see Mark. They didn't bother reading all the rest of it. But yeah, that looks like a great show. That's gonna be a great show.
It is, man. I mean, you got everybody. You got Beth, Lilo Thomas. It's gonna be hot.
Lilo Thomas.
Lilo.
Lil G. Little G. Ron says, get those tickets at Eventbrite. Then we got somebody else saying, Oh, here we go. This might help us out. Beth sang her songs at T Money Green Studio and killed it. I watched that video often. I was in the audience tearing up. Who is Smoke Jones? Smoke Jones is he's making a real statement tonight.
Thank you.
So we haven't seen Smoke. Smoke, you make sure you come back, okay? Because we're enjoying your input to the show. So
he's a great artist as well.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yes, he is. That's somebody that Ron can put you in touch with. Smoke is doing his thing in the city. He's fire. Yes, he is.
Okay, Smoke Jones with a name like that.
Uh-huh.
There's got to be a joke to Smoke in the Fire. There's got to be a joke in there. Yeah, I wouldn't. It's a setup. He might be Darnell size, and then I got 3 people coming after me, so I don't need that. Let it go. All right, listen. One more from Darnell. Then CJ, let's go.
Girl, put on that dress tonight. You know the one I like. I love how it fit on you. Girl, you look so damn cute. Baby, you need a break. Tonight we gonna spend quality time with you. Because it's overdue. Girl, it's just me and you. The view is beautiful. Whatever you wanna do. Girl, we going out tonight. Oh, baby, let's chill. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's go out tonight, yeah. Let's chill.
All right, so that's the new song.
Yeah.
I like it.
You know, and it's crazy because I like all kinds of music, and that kind of reminds me of like a Bruno Mars vibe. You know, that dance, uplift. It's kind of uplifting, right? It's a positive, just feel good song for the summer, and that was my whole point for that one.
Okay, so ain't nobody getting pushed in the couch on this one. We're not getting pushed in the couch on this.
No, you're not gonna be stuck in the couch on this one.
Stuck in the couch. Okay, I'm just.
I disagree. Bruno wish he had something like that.
Yeah,
man.
Because that right there, I am on Highway 1. If I had a convertible, it would.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll be like.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
bruh, you telling? I'm like, that's some ride music right there, bro.
I love that stuff. I love that type of music.
Yeah. No shade on Bruno, because I know he's gonna be on our show in September, so I'm not no shade on him. But yeah, I think it's got its lane. It's a really cool summer vibe to it that we don't get a chance to hear it a lot. So when it's instantly familiar. And, it's working, bro.
Man, I'm just trying to expand my horizons. Like, this is like having a second opportunity to get out and do music. It means a lot to me in the way that I get to really just express everything that's within me musically. And it's like at this age, this ripe old age, I'm just like ready to just do whatever feels good. Just put out music that not only do I enjoy and feels good, but also that I think people would just really cling to,
Jerry, pardon me. I know you're running the show, but I have one question for you, Darnell.
Yes.
Speaking on what you just talked about, were you ever scared that you weren't going to be able to revitalize or take your career in another direction after you dipped down and family was what was happening?
Man, like, dude, it's not even scared. It was like a feeling of, is there, what else is there, where's this thing going? And I really love making music. So no matter what, I was going to always make music and put it out. But it wasn't necessarily a fear. It was more like a wondering, like, what else is there, to doing what I do, because I don't have those connections in the industry. I feel like kind of like the odd man out, but I know I got the fire to be right there up with the greats and all the people that are out there doing it. Like Beth, she's like, look, I'm out here killing it. So I don't care what you say. I deserve a spot at the table, you know, and that's really what's been keeping me going all this time.
So how do you restart it? Were you in Seattle at the time and decided you're in Minneapolis?
So I started doing music in Minneapolis in 2009. So there's a gap from 2001. Moved to California for a couple of years, felt like a vacation, and started writing a little bit there. But I didn't really get back into it until 2009. Got the whole setup. Decided to say, you know what, I'm going to take full control over this. Put a studio in my house and just start going in. Get in the lab, just plant myself in the studio for hours on end and just be creative. And then from there, I've always kind of kept that going.
Mm-hmm. So this resurgence that you on Instagram, so Instagram has been a great tool for you. And again, the last 2 or 3 years, right? So where
Facebook
were you
is even better. It's like Facebook has outperformed Instagram and TikTok, which is crazy. And I think it's because Facebook is not only connecting with, you know, your moms and dads and your aunts and uncles, but it's connecting with all the music pages that people love. And those music pages, if they feel in you, you know, they want to be a part of the journey too. And you know, each platform has its own distinct patterns and algorithms, but I'm still shocked every day by how this stuff works. You know,
you don't have any problems with Facebook not playing or censoring your music or anything?
So here's the deal. Okay. So I had a page before and it got took down my whole thing, right?
Wow.
So now what I decided to do is use my Facebook as a page. So I get all the notifications if there's an issue with the music and they want to, you know, process claims. I say, accept the changes. Go ahead. This is music belongs to these people. And it's been great.
Okay. Yeah, because even with our show, we started out doing Facebook all the time, and there'd be some in the middle of a song they shut it down, and so people we were relying on people to come back. Yeah,
live
and so what we do now is we go live on YouTube, LinkedIn, and X, and then I do the replay tomorrow.
Yes, yeah, because Instagram and Facebook they will put up an alert. You know, you got like 30 seconds or a minute of a song that's copywritten. They want to either have you address it right away or just get off the show. Mm-hmm. So TikTok's the only place you can go live and record and sing songs and play music all day long without any issue.
We happen to have a TikTok expert right here in a green shirt with a yellow. Tell us about your TikTok show there, CJ Flash.
I don't know about an expert.
You're an expert, CJ.
Having to be on 7 days a week, but and they're absolutely right. Facebook and those other platforms will shut you down or try to. The one of the cool aspects about TikTok is that you are pretty much free to play for the course of however long your show is, and it's it's a pretty cool thing. The audience is really welcoming. Of course, you're going to get some trolls or whatever, but
right.
But I love the trolls. What we developed there, and this is funny. We developed a whole thing to get rid of the trolls, and TikTok stole it.
What?
Yes. So what I developed with my team, I said, look, anytime somebody comes in talking reckless, I'm gonna give you guys a cue, and everybody is gonna throw these tomatoes. And big shout out to SMJ. She created all the emotes. So she created emotes for tomatoes and eggs and batteries. So we hit people with batteries.
Right.
It's hilarious. Anytime somebody comes in reckless, TikTok last week implemented a tomato throw that you got to spend some coins to throw at the screen.
Wow.
Stole it.
Did you tell him, Flash?
Oh yeah, I told him.
Did they give you a percentage?
Hell no. Hell no.
It went into the universe. So
no, they stole the idea completely.
Yeah, because they're watching everything.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, that's saying that you're making a difference.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and you know that's for a later conversation when our guy gets back from Europe. Later conversation. So kudos to that, man. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll pop into CJ's mix, and he's got hundreds of thousands of people watching it. I mean, no joke. Hundreds of thousands of people watching or participating and all that kind of thing, like all coast to coast. And he's got a whole following 7 days a week. It's
all over the world.
Send me your link, CJ. I'm not sure if I'm following you yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. most definitely, Darnell. I got you. Yeah, it lately in the past couple of weeks, we've gotten a lot of people from the UK, a bunch of people from Germany popped in today. Japan checked in today. So it's becoming worldwide.
Oh, good for you.
Or I should say, it's becoming world famous.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
There you go. There you go.
As Russ said, on the World Wide Web.
That's right.
Yeah.
Amen.
Pay attention, Jerry.
I heard it. I was listening to them because they were talking. I wouldn't
Your guests are very wise.
Yes, they are. And I'm just all jokes aside, you guys are teaching people tonight, and that's a whole different revenue stream for you if you have the time to teach people what you're going through, because you're in the middle of it right now. So, and you restarted a couple times, D. Beth's, like I said, your father was way back in so you go way back with Motown, and you live in Detroit, which is a music city. So there's so many things that you guys could just tell people about this, And you're super talented, and you wear tank tops. So come on. Flash.
Hold on. Let me tell some folks out there that are regulars on the stream.
Okay.
Queen Gina Marie, the Deacon Dave Elder, SMJ from the Bay, Black Beauty 60, and Cheryl Lee.
Oh, Cheryl, she's what you know. Yeah, she's
my man DC and CA, all regulars, all make it happen, and just a beautiful thing. So
it is.
That's what's up.
Okay, so look, we got just a few minutes more with these two. Have you got one song from each of them that you could play?
I do.
Let's do one song from each of them, then we're gonna call it a night. So go for it. What you got?
Beth, you know I love you, right?
You talking about me?
Yes, Beth, I love you.
Okay,
and I love.
Why did you start with that?
Because I love this song.
Take a load on the one you want to show off. You just let me, baby, won't you let me? I'll be all that you need. Baby, just let me be. I know you never had it quite like this. You carry so much on your shoulder. It's time to show you what a real love is. Forget the past, baby, let's move forward. I can give you what you're missing, push you toward your vision. I just wanna be a team, that's just who I am. Gotta show you what I mean, won't you come with me? Come on and let's get away. Let's get away for the day. And don't you hesitate to say what you wanna do.
One more time, that must be like your signature. So we're talking out with a little SOS band and then go to another direction. Is that your signature? You do that on all your stuff?
No, it just depends on what my producer comes up with, and I go with it.
Yeah, but again,
it's a couple of different. It's familiar. You have the hit from Alicia Keys, and then you have the timeless SOS band, and then your gift on top of that. It works.
Thank you. That was produced by a producer named Kenny Flav. He comes out of Queen Latifah's Flavor Unit, and he brought that track to Marcus Divine and Cordell Walton, and they did some stuff to it, and there we have that. And I love it. Thank you, DJ CJ Flash.
Tell everybody where they can get your music, Beth.
You can go to my website, BethAlwaysSings.com.
Yes, she does.
It will take you to all streaming platforms and all of my social media, and you can check out my bio, learn more about me, see where my shows are going to be next. And I thank you in advance.
And so since you're a one-woman entity, are they buying it directly from you?
No, it is coming from, downloads from streams. Okay. For now, but I do honestly am considering transitioning to music being directly from me for this next project.
Yeah, I always like to ask the artists, you got some vinyl? You're going to come up with some vinyl?
I do want to come up with vinyl for the third album, and I do want to sell my product directly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What both of you, what are your thoughts on people finally realizing that the subscriptions to streaming means you don't really own this music that you like, and people are picking up physical product now. What are your thoughts on that? As you're both independent artists, how do you? Because you only got so many beans to play with. How do you budget to make sure that you can take advantage of the trends?
I guess I try to make sure I have merchandise with me when I do live shows. I try to make sure that the music is always available on my website and the information is always there. And then I do have hard copies that if people want to order and get hard copies from me, I can mail to them. So, yeah.
Beth is like a label, so she's got this down pat.
No, I have it down.
With that said, with that said, I feel what you guys are saying. Ultimately, we want to get back to the days where people are picking up physical copies, because that supports your dream. It supports us being able to get out there doing what we do for those people who want to come and see us. Mm-hmm. And it's the streaming platforms are great because it's visibility. And if you get enough of it, then maybe you can migrate over to doing your own thing where people can just buy it off of your site, or create some type of algorithm, to direct the traffic to where you want it to go, so that not only are you successful as a visual artist, but monetarily for what you do.
All right, one more from Darnell Alexander, if you would, please, CJ Flash.
Oh, you gonna play that? Say what?
Love has truly been good to me, and not even one sad day or minute have I had since you come my way. I hope you know I'd gladly go anywhere you take me. It's so amazing to be loved. I follow you to the moon and the sky above. Hey. Ooh, I
my favorite Luther song. That's my
right?
favorite Luther.
That's the one that got me here, man. That's the one that got me here today, And, when I was talking earlier about how surreal it is, it's like I did the museum in Seattle for the Artistry and Elegance Museum for Luther's, his attire, all the Grammys. That was pretty emotional for me because, my mom took me to a Luther concert, and that was the only concert I had been to see him sing. And it had such an impact on me. But I didn't realize it until after all these years that, that was the sound that would stick with me.
Luther's a concert for Luther. His background singers, as we know, are all famous. They're like going to a Janet Jackson show. They sing like Janet's dancers dance.
Right.
They're just so connected, so right. And you know what I mean? And so to go to a Luther show, you got to pay attention, because you're gonna miss something if you don't.
Yeah, and there's a lot going on.
I remember going to a lot of his shows and just, we miss Luther, man.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. The artistry alone, it's. You saw the documentary and the work that he put into his life, his livelihood, and we can only all aspire to work so hard and to be so dedicated and grateful for being able to give people that are supporting you what they want to hear.
And I saw a story the other day on Babyface with Sean Stockman. He was talking about a song that he wrote for somebody that didn't take it. He wrote Every Time. What's his
Every Time I Think of You. That's the
one.
Luther.
For Luther.
Yeah.
Luther said, nah. Luther said, nah, that won't work for me. And so Babyface put it out, and of course he said he saw him months later and said, I probably should have sang that one, Babyface. But yeah. So this is great. You just never know, man. But he's great. So look, we love both of you guys. So let's go around the horn real quick and say our good nights. Big Russ, let's start with you, bro.
Now, Beth, you're on punishment, so I'm not gonna say nothing nice about you. Except I did read in the chat that it is your birthday. I didn't know it was your birthday.
My birthday is August the 9th. It's coming up.
August the 9th. So that's right. You are a Lion Queen.
Yes.
I am a Lion King. So
Yes,
happy birthday. But you're still on punishment. But punishment be damned. I'm very proud of you, Darnell. I'm super proud of you, brother. It's not very easy to do what you two are doing. To be able to identify your gift and ride with your gift and have it manifest every time you get a chance to touch people. It's amazing, and we're super proud of you. I'm happy I can call Darnell my friend. I used to call Beth my friend.
What happened? Are you gonna tell us what happened?
No.
Or is it for after the show? Can you tell us what happened after the show?
No, Beth knows. Beth knows. Beth knows.
She knows.
They knows.
Beth, I'm sorry, Beth. But like you said, we said earlier, sometimes in life, there's an ass whooping you got to take. So it sound like you have one coming to you. So
Yeah,
all right, Flash.
I'm taking it like a grown ass woman too.
Okay, there you go. All right, Flash, you're up.
The seasoning that you guys both have from just performing as long as you have, and the decisions that the trajectory that you guys decided to go into, because I know this was all a conscious decision to move in the lane that you're moving in, is absolutely fantastic. Beth, I'm gonna tell you that Hey Baby hit. Darnell,
thank you.
That Let's Go Out to hit. Brother, you guys are right there. And unfortunately, the way the radio is set up now, we don't really have the kind of support that would honor these kinds of hits. But I say keep pushing. And I'll do what I can on my end to support as much as I can, because these are really, really good records. Really.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Darnell, I gotta tell you, this is my 10% idea for you, brother. This is what because your career has spawned from the people. So this is my idea for you. You should activate your fan base to do their own video for you, to actually have them riding in the car, listening to your song, have them videotape themselves, send it to you, and then you put together a video of all these people riding to you.
Let's go out tonight.
I love that. Yeah, I love that.
There you go, bro.
Super cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put it out there.
Yeah.
Damn, Russ, can I get like 1% on that, Russ?
Not at all. Not at all.
Can't get like half a percent or something.
I'll give you
I love that idea. Actually, that's great.
That's
so
great.
That plays a huge thing in TikTok. TikTok loves that kind of stuff. So
yeah, they do.
Russ, you are the man.
That's a
You
great
are,
idea.
man.
So let me. When are you two gonna do something together?
We've been talking about it for a minute, but I'm gonna tell you what.
It.
It's gonna be epic, and it's like, you know what I think it is. I think it's like the song, because she's got super powerhouse vocals. I do what I do, right? And for us to come together, we trying to come out swinging. I already know how Beth goes.
I would love to do a show with Darnell. Like, we've talked about it, and even I was telling him, I was like, some of the Luther songs that are duets, I can do those with him, so he can do.
Yes.
If this world were mine, I could.
We're gonna set it up. We're gonna set it up. We're gonna set it up so we can.
You just can't step down that role. Okay, you got to come correct on some Cheryl Lynn, Beth. You got to make it your own. You can't do Cheryl. You got to do Beth. That's gonna be hot. You do that. That's fire.
You know she is though.
That's fire. Okay, I'm back to not being friends anymore.
I always feel like Beth does Beth. So I think it's gonna be.
It will be incredible, because I'm telling you, like, when Darnell and I first interacted, it was because he put out that version, but he stopped right where the Cheryl Lynn was. I hit him up. I was like, okay, I want to do the girl part. And it just never happened. So we've already kind of toyed with that, but to be live, I would love to do that live with him.
Yeah.
So if anybody's listening.
Yeah,
well, I'm listening. I'm writing it down. So
we're gonna make it happen, Beth. Don't you worry yourself. We're gonna get this going.
It's gonna happen when it's supposed to. Yeah.
You might want to save your MLK Day for 2027 as well, Beth, because the two of you coming out to San Francisco. Oh my god! Oh my god!
And you guys already got the tank top costumes. Y'all already got the wardrobe going and everything.
With our tank tops on.
And Darnell will tell you it's not cold at all.
The weather, you know what? The weather has been great every single time.
Yeah, that's right. All right, look, my turn. My turn. Minutes. It's all right. Look, I thank you guys very much because again, you are family, and I kid you not, I need your addresses so I can send you a mug. I'm gonna take Darnell's picture here.
GD, I got you.
Well, I'll send you yours there, and then Beth, I'll send you a picture with your picture.
He's doing it right. You notice he's putting it over himself on the mug.
That is me, huh? Wait a minute. Hold on. Down here. Down here. That's what we got. So, but no, we love you guys, man, and you're a big part of our show and what we've been doing, and you make us look better because we already look good, and we appreciate you. So, if anybody's watching again this show for the first time, and Smokey Joe, I'm talking to you. Since you were so involved, make sure you go to our YouTube page and hit subscribe. It's free. You can see all these shows all over again. If you miss any part of this, you're going to want to watch it all over again. Let me shout out my man, Steve Miner over in San Leandro. He's been watching all night long, and I forgot to say his name earlier. Shout out again to all the regulars that are with us, but Steve Miner in particular, you my man, because we're going to talk later about the show. He always wants to talk to me about the show, and I appreciate that. But YouTube been great. I love it. Ryan and Cole and D Minor are going to be so upset that they missed out, but they'll have to catch you next time. So if you miss, like I said, if you miss any of this show and watch it all over again, go to YouTube at IRTS Show. CJ Flash?
Yes.
Wait, any last thoughts from you two? I didn't ask you guys. You got any last thoughts? Nope. Okay. All right. It was flowing, and all of a sudden, I brought that on myself. I should have just kept it going. Close the show, Flash. Take us home.
I got this phone from my dad. Baby, I'ma stand up on it. Ain't nothing gonna make me move. A legacy left for me. Baby, I'ma walk up on it. 'Cause I know what I gotta do. They may be on right now, but somehow, trust me, I got next.
IRTS Live is created and hosted by Jerry Dove and is joined by a team of the industry's finest. Music director CJ Flash, Ryan Nicole, Big Russ, and D Minor. IRTS Live is brought to you by C-Dove HR Consulting Group, providing personalized service for building a better tomorrow. Enjoy the difference. Check out gdovedesigns.com for hoodies and t-shirts that make a statement. And be sure to get the new IRTS Live coffee mug. Join CJ Flash for the feel-good music for the people experience. Live Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 1 p.m., Thursday at 6 p.m., Friday at noon, and now on the weekends too, Saturday at 8:30 a.m. and Sunday at 4 p.m. And if you'd like to join us as a sponsor, please email us at info